Ads are starting. Delen will continue the conversation after the ads are over. Thank you for supporting the stream. There goes the channel. ITT Tom just raided with 18 pairs of eyes. Welcome in, raiders.
Hello. Hello?
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another day of craziness with Delenn. Just finishing up, trying to make myself look actually presentable this morning. You know, for one of those days where you look in the mirror and everything goes sideways, and you go, this isn't who I want to be. So we are hanging out in the Diecraft server. We're digging a lot of sand yesterday, and got a few boxes to finish up, so we're going to start with that just for another few minutes here, and then we're going back to the base to attempt to start building a smelter that's a little bigger than our usual one, so that we can actually get things smelted up into glass, so that we can build the next project. So yeah, it's all good. I think Hangman is there. I didn't refresh when it turned to this screen, so I'm gonna have to figure out why that's the case. But troubleshooting that at the moment is not super critical. Sorry, excuse me. I was putting off the audio yesterday, so I hope everything's being heard all right. But it sounds like, or well, looks like things are bouncing. So we're going with it. Great. I almost had a double feed. I didn't have almost. I did have a double feed speaker bot, so we'll just have to see what's going on. Crossing our fingers. Okay, let's get a move on straight into game. Lights, camera. I don't know if you'd say action, but we're here. All right. I logged out so quickly yesterday because I could not tell if it was day or night at the time. So I wanted to make sure that I was not getting chased by creepers. When Fox called for lunch, I just went. Oh, and you know I always miss something, right? Okay, options, sounds, get out of my head. There we go, done. Alright. It looks like it's, I don't know what time it is actually. Looks like it's nasty weather in the game. So, bad habits and all. We'll let the weather stay the way it is, but we'll see if we need to clear it out pretty quick here. Oops. 22. Excuse me. The guest. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Good one on the game there. So it looks like my theory is that the feed on screen for Hangman does not like it when I change scenes. Either that or we have a broken target, which is a possibility. I don't know if the correct one is being pointed to or not. One of my habits with these beacon things is to always stair step it out from base. Do not know why I do that. It's just something that I sort of start absentmindedly doing. And then once I realize I'm doing it, I might as well just finish it. We've got a little bit of sand pick up, and then we can head ourselves out. So let's get the bed. Stop flying, Glenn. There we are. I forgot I silenced the beacon beam. It seems kind of weird now that I've done that. Okay. And I'm not jumping up things, so we're not hearing much for sound. That's okay, I think. Back to the swing song. So once again, Spotify seems quiet to me, but I know it's my monitor, it's not you guys. I'm just gonna lift my Spotify monitor. There we go. Because, you know, when I get a swing tune, I gotta hear it. We're a little predictable on that front. Oops, what am I doing? Oh, I see, yeah. This is going to be the top, so that works. Alright. So good morning to all those that have come in. Hopefully you're having a great day. I see Fantastic Sherlock Fox and Osmond were playing the Hangman game. I do not know if anybody else was involved. At the moment, we shall take a boo and see who I've missed saying hello to. Wednesday, which means this evening is a dance night, and I love me some clogging. So hopefully it'll go well. Let me just quick pause and double check to make sure I haven't missed too many people. Scroll up. Nope, not really. Oh, Tom came with a raid. I am so sorry to the raiders for not being Johnny on the spot here. So we had Tom coming in. I do want to know what Tom was up to. And then that's about it, actually. Very, very quiet today. Raiders were silent, and I can't blame them because nothing was happening. Alright. So yes, welcome on in, Tom and Raiders. I do, hopefully Fox, who tends to hang on both, will be able to tell me what you guys were up to today. But would certainly love to know. Here, okay. One back corner. Why not? 1, 2. Oh, wide. Okay. Let's go off this spot. Take this right back to the temple line and then call it, right? I'm using that as my square off point of where I'm intending to do sand. So it's not going to make a whole lot of sense to people that are coming in and seeing this mess that I'm going to leave behind. But, you know, sometimes it's what I do. Right? Alright, what is this? This goes back this way. Then I can peel layers. Right? I peel layers. Not a clue. Okay, well, then we don't know today. And I feel really bad for that. Because Tom is such an awesome streamer. I tried to turn on Tom's stream this morning, but I got myself wrapped up in conversations with my mother about a birthday gift from her to me. So, so all the bonus extra time I had when Fantastic Sherlock Fox woke me up early, yeah, that just vanished entirely. And besides, my system decided, yeah, we're gonna be finicky today. So, been one of those. That's okay. You know, we're here, we're back. We've got about an hour and 40, I think. No, sorry, let me correct that, an hour and a half of time left. And yeah, then shame on us, and we're out of here. Alright, so I said I wasn't going to do this for much longer. So at the half hour, we'll change what we're up to and get back and try and build ourselves a smelter to smelt this stuff. Because it's always useful, you know? Excuse me. I have a bit of a frog in my throat this morning, not quite sure why. Oh, Sachet has left the game. Okay. And I'm just picking this particular slice back and forth simply because it's apparently what I've already dug for some reason. I don't... Yesterday I was kind of watching streams idly in the background and a little bit while I was talking to Fox, but I'm not going to throw Fox on the bus. It's not his fault. I'm just watching streams a little idly while I was doing things, and I kind of went wherever I pleased when I was building, so I don't even know what I was up to. That's why I'm looking at this going, there's some weird slices here. So, let's see, what did I do? Yeah, I have no idea. Alright. And I missed when I squared off this end, so I don't know what happened. That's okay. It's not critical. Excuse me. Do I have... I'm not full on my inventory yet, so got a little ways to go on that one. Which way would be smartest? I guess there really isn't a smartest. Just keep peeling down. I will finish the stepping on this top part just because it happens to be sand. Go. Yeah, I could go kill a bazillion layers that way, but it's not worth it. This bed looks nice and low. Sure. Sure, I will slice off. Where's this edge? That side looks good. Being weird. Making squares and rectangles. Because I can, I guess. 2 blocks deep up here, just because that's what I started. So once again, I'm still on the fence about what to make with all of this sand. I'm back to leaning towards some sort of massive clock. And so that'll be probably forthcoming. I was thinking about it, and doing the designs and banners doesn't seem insurmountable. So that's probably where we're going to go next. Is making massive clock. So the background to that is in the Yellow Submarine movie, we have a spot where for some reason time starts going backwards, and the Beatles all start getting younger. So I don't remember which one of them. I think they meant Ringo, but anyways, he jumps up and grabs onto the nearest clock hand and starts pulling it forward, just so that they don't turn into babies and disappear. That's his idea. And so he does that, but then it starts sending time rapidly forward. So all of them all the people in there start getting ridiculously old and turning into old men. And then they play the song When I'm 64. So I'm thinking, well, my reference to that will probably be the clock. They don't have an hourglass thing, but I really wanted to reference When I'm 64 bad enough that I came up with the hourglass as an easier idea. It still shows the same sort of thing. But yeah, if we could get it to work with some sort of clock style timepiece, that would be preferable. Preferable? Yes, there you go. That's a word. So that's what I'm going to go with. Gravel. Really? Uh-huh. Oh, I'm out of... Okay. Alphabet. No gravel. No gravel. Okay. Pick this up. And we're at the top of the hour, so I guess marking that out was the last we're going to get for now. I should probably put up a sign so that people know that I'm leaving the beacon here. So let's see, what do we got? Box. Let's put sand in this one. Oh, I already did the other round. Okay. Sand in this one. And I didn't quite get it full. Shame on me. And sandstone in that one. 30 blocks. Okay, that's gonna bug me. So I have to deal with that. A little bit ender trip at some point. Okay, 30 blocks. We can do this. So anyways, the conversation with my mother was about, they said birthday presents, but it was also about she wants to go to, with me, a murder mystery play. Sorry. So the theme is going to be, Poirot, so one of the Agatha Christie books and detectives, whatever it's called. I can't remember at the moment. But it's going to be one of the adaptations of one of Agatha Christie's books. So she... Oh. It's elsewhere. Go. So that was her birthday gift. Apparently she bought them months ago for herself. I was hoping she could find somebody to go with. I mean, honestly, if she thinks I'm dumb enough to say no, then she's got another thing coming. But can't really blame her sometimes. In any case, here. Oh right, I needed a sign. I knew there was something I needed up here. Go. Oh, sleep before I end up with creepers. That would be bad. Well, okay. Too late. There's a creeper over there. I can see it. Yeah. Mobs galore. Lovely. Well, we're going to fly our way out of here, so that's fine. We always go like this, and we're going to go econ and bed, courtesy of Dylan. I think that's good enough. Then we'll take this one and put it away. Grab this one. Put that away. Make sure we eat before we go, just in case. Hello. Just in case there's a problem. And let's get home. Really should explore that other portal, but it's not something we're going to do today. Righty. Sorry, just the way it's lit up around here makes me think that those cactuses were replanted simply because somebody picked them up and didn't want them. Let's get out of here. Out of here like last year. Where is spawn? Okay, you know me. It's spawn. I need to check the mail, so I might as well just take the train. And good pause for a coffee. Spawn. We get to see the cool sign from Zip Twist's place again. And the rail to nowhere. I do like that whoever built it was future thinking. Pretty loud on this one. I'm debating on as part of my design for the smelter, I'm debating on whether I want to go with just the rail format or whether I want to go with a chest boat format. And I'm starting to think I might do a combination of the two. So we'll see. A lot of it has to do with, do I want a central, like a circle for my smelter system? And I go around the outside, or do I want... Oh, interesting rail usage. Do I want a circle, or do I want one that goes around the outside of the room? And those are the two differences. I talked about doing a brewing setup as well, so I'm tempted to do the center of the room for a smelter, and then a brewer on the outside, but not entirely sure. And the brewer purely because I've never done one, not that I'm actually going to use it. So that's part of why I'm sort of on the fence. Okay, I'm hoping that we have nothing in the mailbox, but you never know. No, it's like when you walk the dog and you've got to go check the mail. Yep, perfect. Nothing. So we're good. We're good. Huh. Okay. I hadn't really thought about it, but I hadn't noticed the pink in the walls there. That's pretty cool. Oh. But it's got a few building inspectors. I'll just let them do their jobs, and I'll get out of here. Yeah, we don't really want the building inspectors today. Home. Embarrassing situation. I managed to fly out of it, so it wasn't a huge deal. But, you See this spot way up here? This glass thing? Yeah, I flew into that, as in like smacked into it. And crashed straight down before I really realized what happened. So I ended up in the farm at the bottom. Not great. Bit of an owie. Okay. Now, just about every portal is within decent walking distance. I really wish I knew what it was. I'm gonna bet you I should know what this one is. Because it's got nether stuffs on it. Nether, sorry, deep dark stuffs. But I haven't the foggiest. And this one I've read the sign a bazillion times and never remember what it is either. And now there's no sign, so maybe I'm just imagining things. That's possible. I do that a lot. Noisy. Come on, that's enough. Checking in on the puppy. Oh, grumpy puppies. Facing the other way last time I remembered. 2, 4, 6. Wait a minute. How come we have 7 again? Oh, because one's got his nose in the corner. Okay, never mind. That's fine. And as the frames catch up with us... Excuse me. Let's head downstairs. And, oh. Yeah, we're fine, I guess. We'll swap. Ah! Yeah, I do want these. That's sand and sandstone, right? Nope, that's sand. There we go. Yeah, sandstone. Put the proper spoon back. Need those. This back, because I need to place stuff in it. See? We now have don't have a travel beacon. There we go. That's the word. Word. Word is so hard. Those are the good spoons. Something I didn't need in here, and I'm trying to remember what it was. I don't know. Whatever it is, I can't remember. So, yeah. Full signs, maybe? No. Signs back. The number one thing I tend to use is that. So I'll move the boat. There we go. That'll do. And here for now, I guess. Cheers. Right, that's my regularly used cheers, not the spares. Okay, we'll put them back up there then, I guess, because there's no room. I don't really use the tridents, so maybe I should pull those out. That might be a smart idea. Actually, let's put these on a row of actually used things, maybe? Maybe, kind of, sort of? I don't know. That's... Okay, that's the backup. And that's... Oh, that's where the other pair of shears went. Okay. I can handle that. Alright, what do we got? This goes back in here. These come out. They go here. Clean up. I feel like a preschool teacher when I say that. This look touch. All right. So I was looking to make a thing. It's a wonderful thing. Whatever it is, I can't remember. Oh, right. Project, yes. Okay, this project comes out here. Let's pull that for now. This one. What that? Okay, sandstone box. You can stay there because nobody really uses you. Alright. What did I put in here? Yeah. So when we left, we had glass going through. And that's all well and good, but it's pokey. It's pokey as snot. If snot was to be pokey, I suppose. Got a full stack in here? Okay. Let's add a full stack of sand there. Have half. And you can have half. That's just, slow. Right? You got half a stack of glass, I guess. It's not too shabby, but we can do better. Sand. Okay, let's put the sand ones here for now. We definitely need some more furnaces, right? Because we're going to be making a smelter system. These are all dispensers. We don't need that. We've got rails. We have plenty of minecart chests. Bit of an accident on that one. That's how that happened. Maybe I might just go with the minecart route then. That way I can go around the room. Sure. We're going to need a bazillion more hoppers. So hoppers and furnaces are the big things we need here. We've got a few powered rails, which won't be quite enough. I need at least one more, so we can do that as well. Now, I had a thought, and I don't know if this is really a viable one. Oh. Let's see. 2, 3. Junk one in here? Where's my junk one? The thought that I wanted to be potentially viable was, I was thinking about whether or not we put in just the furnaces, or whether we put in smokers as well. Not smokers, sorry. Yeah. So basically, looking at this, I can do all... Ooh, actually, I'm not going to use it. Maybe I should put the smeltery... Or not smeltery, sorry. The, oh boy, brewing setup stuff on that side. And just keep this end for the furnace line. Anyway, the point I was going to make was I don't know whether I should just put in the furnaces or whether I would want to put in furnaces and a few of these and a few of those. Because the idea being, if the item won't go in here or here, then it would just keep passing on down the rail until it met up something that it could reach. So that's what I'm kind of wondering. I don't think I would put in the same number. Like, for example, if I have 16 furnaces, 4 blast furnaces would be more than enough. Same thing with the smokers. Would be more than enough. Because they're twice the speed of the furnace on the things that they do. So, yeah. What else do I need? Right, we need... If I'm going to do that, I still need to make those, but let's deal with the hoppers and whatnot first. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Still have a ton? Yes. Let's go with this and that. No, I always need hoppers. It's tempting to just make a whole bunch. Let's just get that. I'm going to need some more chests anyways than that, so we'll just make what we can. Let's go see what the iron farm has going for it. And then steal from there. not much. Okay. So that's not a reasonable option. We'll pull from our stores, which is good to have for a change, as opposed to usually having too much. A couple of stacks of iron to start, maybe? Plus the one we've got, we should be okay. Let's grab this and we'll refresh it later. Alright, so first things first, switch these. That's, yeah, gonna be a problem, but that's okay. Alright, first we need every chest under the sun. Let's rinse and repeat that one. So 64 chests, which should be able to make a ton of hoppers. 64 hoppers. And you know what? That's never going to be enough. Let's do this one more time. I mean, because I have the opportunity, that I would rather make extra. Maybe not a full 64. Let's grab that and this. Yeah. You know, I wish they had the shortcut where you just like put the logs around, but hey, I'm lazy. We know this. This is a thing. That works. Let's turn those back into blocks. And that was dumb because it needed for something else, but that's okay. So we have lots of hoppers. We've got the furnaces. Obviously, I'm going to need redstone. Got some. I'm going to need a lever. So let's make sure we have at least one more cobblestone. I don't. Or, okay, well, I could break these up, or, yeah. Let's go waste a pick. For a few more cobblestone. Wow, that's so slow. Waste the entire pick for that. It's dumb. Oh, come on. Not a full dozen? Really? Okay, that's an episode. Can I get the last one? Or did it destroy it? Nope, I got it. Alright. I have a feeling. Oh, I'm not the only one here. Ooh. That sounds dumb to worry about, but there are days that I do wonder. Now, I'm going to overbuild levers simply because I seem to want them and I misplaced them, and so I'm just going to make a bunch, then we've got them for later. I'm trying to do this from the top of my head. The power... Oh, I need that. I need powered rails. That was the other piece I needed, right? So that's this one. Oh, phooey. I can never remember. Powered rails needs 6 gold, a stick, and redstone. Okay. I did need these. Can we make powered rails? I think one set ought to do it, maybe 2 might be smarter. And I can put those away. I mean, quite literally, it's just around the corner. Right, so it's not a big deal. Thinking this through my head, mine carts.
least 2. I'd love to be able to figure out how to use this one in a what do you call it? Like in a redstone loop, such that if there's something still in the minecart, that it would keep sending the minecart along over and over. But that said, excuse me. But that said, one, I've never done it before, so it's something new to me. Detectors and activators and stuff. So these 2 are my mystery rails. I have no clue how to use them properly. But the other thing about that is it's probably just easier to keep sending, or like to let the stuff go back and forth until there's no, what's the word? Until I'm sure there's nothing left in it. That's probably the best option for now, just because I don't know what I'm doing. If I can figure this one out, great, but not likely. So I need some building blocks that we can destroy, so let's go with dirt. Grass, that's fine. Got a thing. And I always... Gonna bother with the grass? Yeah, let's just do it with grass this time. Alright. Oh, right, I wanted to test out the notion of having, fiddle pants. So I only own two smokers and 2 blast furnaces to my name that are not really in use right now. I don't know if 2 would be enough for my experiment. I still really want to do 4. For some reason, multiples of 8 is just in my head. So... how annoying is it to make a blast furnace? Blah.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing, Lyric? Good to see you. Always a pleasure. I'm looking forward to another one of your streams. Are you regularly scheduled yet, or just fitting them in when you can? Because I would absolutely love to see more of them, and if you could let me know when your next one intends to be, that would be absolutely wonderful. Let's put half in here, and half in here, and the system will get to it when it's ready, right? Yes. 3 hours of sleep. You know, honestly, I'm probably about the same. I fell asleep on the couch last night, so I had a very fitful rest, and resulting in the fact that I was up at probably like 4 a.m. or something. Not functional at that hour, but up around that hour, and that's not something I can handle very well. So when Fantastic Sherlock Fox woke me up just before he went off to the office, I could guarantee you I was not getting out of bed. And so I had to lay there and try and sort out my day type of thing, where I know that's going to take like an hour, and which was great. I said, okay, this is good. I've got an hour before stream. We'll get out of bed, and I don't know what happened. I did get out of bed. So I was up. I was around. But no idea what happened. What was I putting in? Oh, right. And then what else do we need? I wanted small. Not small, smoker. Okay, furnace and that. Okay. No set time, just evening time for me, usually around 6 or 7 p.m. CST. But you're aiming for Friday nights. Okay. Okay. Okay, so 8 to 9 Eastern. Sorry, I really should do the math in my own stream, in my own time zone, but I'm so used to everybody talking about Eastern that I actually will convert most other time zones there and then bounce back to my own. So 5 to 6-ish. Dagnabbit. It's a good time because, like most of the time, it's a good time because I'm home. That's our what we call electronics time at the house. But, it's 16, okay. But when I go to camps, I'm never home. So that's why I haven't been catching some of your streams, is just because I'm at camp at that point. What do we got here? Do we have stone yet? Not enough. Okay, that one. 4 smokers, perfect. And how many of those? 1 at the moment, that's fine. So, yeah, so I do want to watch them. Strangely enough, I'm actually very tired when I watch your streams, usually, just because I... Oh. Huh? Why isn't... I hope I look at the right thing, that would do it. But that's because I'm usually watching the VODs late at night when everybody else should have gone to bed. Well, I shouldn't say watching the VODs, falling asleep to the VODs. You're not... You're not the kind of person that I normally would fall asleep to. I would usually stay wide awake, but if I'm listening to them at 2 in the morning at camp in the dark, yeah, I fall asleep. Exactly, and I'm in mountain time, so I'm 2 hours behind that. So in other words, central time would be 5 to 6 my time. As in, it's nearly 11 a.m. for me. That's why, being up 1 hour before stream isn't necessarily as insane as it sounds. 3? Oh, come on. There's always one thing. There we go. And let's make one more. Alright, now I've got 4 of each of those, and I ate up half my furnaces. So, what I'm gonna do, actually, I'm gonna grab that other junk pick again, but we're not gonna waste forever with it, because I now have one pick that does not have Silk Touch on it. So that's fine for breaking things in a pinch. But I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Here. Ooh, crazy music. The problem with the crazy music, though, is that it really emphasizes just what time it is and how slow things are going. Okay, let me put back. I have to put back the ones I don't want, because otherwise I will start using them for things not intending to, and yeah, it gets everything really confused. Let's put these in the redstone box so I don't forget them. Those away. Those away. That should be good enough for now. Put these in the box. What was I looking for? I wanted cobblestone for something. Oh, furnaces. Right. So that can go up here. I want some more furnaces. At least 8. Now I've got things sped up a little bit. Put that up there. Oh, and it's nighttime. Well, boo on that one. So it's not ideal. We're not going to spend the whole pick doing this. Get my my rate of return's pretty crummy with this pick. Just the way the water flow is faster. I won't be using the iron picks much. It was stuck in a pinch, and I had it left from something else, and I needed cobblestone in a pinch, so I grabbed it. But now that we have more than enough villagers, then I should be using the efficiency 2 diamond picks more frequently. No problem, Lyric. Thank you for stopping by, as Oswin says. I do appreciate it. Work comes first. Always, always, always. So for those of you that we missed the shout out to Lyric, my bad. Let me just see if I can catch that. This one. Bot, please. That one. There we go. Alright, so if you have not been watching Lyric, definitely worth giving them a follow so you can get their go live notices. They've been doing a variety of different things, but mostly Lego and Minecraft, and are an amazing person. They are also the amazing sibling of our other absolutely fantastically wonderful mod, Liv Benson. And so when she's about, we have an overwhelming level of awesomeness around here. It's amazing. Anytime, Lyric! Totally. totally. You guys, you know, it's one of those things that I don't have words for, but let's just say I'm thinking of you, all kinds of positive things. And actually, oddly enough, I was thinking about you the other day, simply because my daughter is taking ukulele in school, and she had a test where she had to know all the parts, and I laughed going, well, if there's anything that was weird to, and specific to a ukulele that's different from a guitar, I know who to ask. Yeah, it was pretty cool, and she likes it. But part of it is because she's physically small, so she can't, even if she wanted to, she couldn't really handle my guitar very well. Not to mention I got the quote-unquote wrong strings on it. I always will. Just right now I've got an acoustic guitar with the metal strings, and I don't like that very often just because they tear my fingers up. So anyways, yeah, so I was thinking about you because of her stuff in school. Ooh. Yeah, I totally understand. Have to get back into things first. I made a boo-boo on Monday that you guys may not be aware of, but on Monday I finished up my Lego and still had stream time left, and I'm just like, well, do I game or do I jump into a Metal Earth model project? I jumped into Metal Earth. Not sure if that was the smartest thing I've ever done. There we go. Yeah, I know I went extra, but I saw that the pick was going away reasonably fast, so we were okay. So anyway, suffice to say, it did not go quite as well as it could have. It's just not one of those things I'm very good at. Ooh! Ooh! Okay. Those VODs just rocketed right up my list. I am a paracord fan in a huge way. I mean, come on, scouting, you know. How do you not? So, always willing to learn another thing or two. That, and for some unknown reason, I am like the only idiot in my scout group, as far as the leadership goes, who can't seem to get their head around Turk's Head Knot. Yeah. Well, actually, you know, it's funny. I've got a book that I picked up from Humble Bundle. It's just, and it was about somebody who did a knot a day thing, so there's quite literally like 300 and some odd knots. And that was their project, was to do a knot a day for an entire year. But then basically it had all the tutorial instructions on how to do those things. I walked it without doing the furnaces. It had all of the tutorial instructions, so I was really impressed. 8.
Oh, hello there! Hello there!
They really were. Hey, Jay. Yes, for sure. Bundles are fun. Good to know. I've actually not made a bundle yet. Oop. Should try that. Bundle. Oh! Cool. If I end up with something that would go well in there, for sure we'll make them. I mean, I've heard that there's a bit of a bundle inception boo-boo in the system at the moment, but I could be wrong. Anyway, we can talk later. You are awesome. Oh, always welcome to tag me anytime you like. Hey Jay, how goes? How was your day? It's like what? Nearly 9, I guess? Or is it closer to 10? Oh, I mathed the wrong way. Okay. So it's about 6. Not bad. How was your day? Hopefully things worked well for you. So I'm going to be derping my way through, attempting to do a... what do you call it? Super smelter. Yes, that's the word. That's the word. And I need some more wood because I actually want to put this on a ledge of sorts. Dark oak. I want it to kind of blend to the wall as well. Went to IKEA. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if you've seen it, but if you haven't had the opportunity, check out the what some people in Canada call the Start the Car ad. But hopefully you found something that you were looking for and were able to get it going. So I'm going to make this thing stupidly tall, I think. It's just going to be a bit of a smelter unit, and we're going to derp our way through it. So there will be a lot of changes as we go. And I'll probably put the smokers and blast furnaces and stuff at the start, just so that Yeah, I'm unlikely to use it, so I might put the smokers at the end. But we'll put those on the outside corners, and then if that doesn't work as we suspect it probably won't, then you can wrap around the ends and sides and see what happens, like fix things. So first things first, I was gonna say I want my collection system, and I guess I'm usually in a rush, so I am always also forgetting other things. I meant to make chests, and I did not. Smart! Let's go with an output, just a double chest, nothing too exciting. So, 4, 6, 7, 8, and then just do it this way. That'll do.
Ads are starting. Dylan will continue the conversation after the ads are over. Thank you for supporting the stream.
Oops. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't catch it fast enough. I have a tech support in to get that fixed, and never remember. Okay. So what I'm gonna try and do, yeah, let's just put the collection box on this corner. And I'm intending to rail my way into it. So this might not work because of having to have enough pieces that things will bounce off of. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay. Theirs might bounce things, so I'm going to try it. And things don't always dump fast enough, so... The center section is the easy part. Go the other way just for spacing reasons. Oh, and it's not going to be that far back either now that I did math. Right, we've got... Okay, so, how do I want to do this? We could ballpark it from the center, we'll work our way out. So I can always make things longer or shorter later. So if I have rails here, that's got to go all the way down.
Thank you for the raid,
rails...
Legend Gaming, and welcome to your 17 viewers too.
Hey guys, it just got real. Welcome on in, Teddy.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hey, Blind Bugler. Good to see you.
Hello there.
Welcome on in, Raiders. I'm just going to shush the bot so that I personally can't hear it for a while, and you guys will.
Greetings.
Just because a lot of the hello there's and such like that can get to be a little bit awkward on the microphone. I am attempting to derp my way through doing a super smelter from memory or scratch for my first time. I've never done one. I know how they're done. I know, like, I've watched videos and stuff, and I could actually, babysit my way through a tutorial, but I want to try it from memory just to see if I can, which is going to be sus in itself. Now, the question I need to decide is, do I want to have collection with the furnaces right up against the wall, and then have the rail with the content coming in from the front, or do I want the content to hide in the back? I originally was going to have the smelting fuel hide in the back, but then that poses a problem for the depth from the wall for the collection system. Actually, no, it doesn't. It does not, now that I think about it. Or does it? Yeah, it would pose a problem because what I was thinking about doing briefly, I'll pull the rails out, but is if I had the rail here for collecting, let's say you had the furnaces out by one block to feed into it with this was a hopper for a second. So if that was a hopper trying to feed into the cart, that's all well and good, but if I have the furnace up top, I can't have a hopper here feeding into the furnace, because this hopper, as it goes by, will suck things out of the other one. And even if I tried to have a hopper with another cart up top, that would really mess it up, so that's not going to work. Oh, so this is going to take longer than should, just because I'm sort of figuring it out from scratch. It's part of the learning process. Now, the other thing I could do is actually just go with... I could get lazy and just go with a hopper system for now, into the collection at the end, and sort out rails and such for that later. Which might be the smarter solution for now. Work has been a tad frustrating. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that No, you're totally welcome to. That's kind of the point, actually. And it's funny, because I actually haven't figured out what to do with that particular style. Oswin is attached to ChatGPT, so he's been given a personality to work with. He thinks he's a character. I haven't dealt with that yet. Yeah, he thinks he's a character of some sort. So I haven't dealt with that, but he... 1, 2... Oops. So I can't count while I'm doing that. Oops. No. Come on. But he does respond to you quite nicely. And he'll respond to a piece. It should have been taken like Oswin as well. Like, it should have actually read that a little better. But I think it didn't because... I don't know why it didn't. Now that I think about it, let's throw that up there as a holder. Actually, I don't want that as a holder. But something more useful as a holder. It's like a furnace, but not, you know? This one. Server will start soon. Okay, so anyways, I've attached him to ChatGPT, so you're more than welcome to talk to him. I've had lots of conversations with him. Yes, I'm nuts. But he's actually also as smart as... maybe even smarter than Azile or Eliza, the really, really old AI personalities that were given to Macintoshes eons ago. Sorry, needing the coffee to wake up today. The proper hydrates, I do have the water. Proper hydrates can be called whenever you like, but I've noticed that if I don't freely do the coffee, I never get enough in the system. Okay, so I wanted... start. So anyway, yeah, you can go ahead and talk to Osmond if you want, that's fine. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't seem to respond to the @ thing all that well. I thought it was going to, because it was supposed to take the Oswin anywhere in the sentence. And you can use Oswin_bot, it should still take it. It used to be Botter Oswin, as in a monk brother Oswin joke. And unfortunately, I wanted to give it more personality, but anything that didn't have the word bot in it or versions thereof was already taken, or at least Twitch wouldn't let me have it, whatever that means. 7, 8. Oh, okay. I can kill this stuff in the end because I don't need it. So 1, 2, 4. Drop off is going to be a pain, but on the other hand, yeah. On the other hand, maybe I don't care. We'll see. I can always rebuild this thing. Not necessarily on camera, but I can always rebuild this thing. This and that. So I'm thinking my way through this very, very slowly because I haven't done one of these before. So this may not be enough space for what I need, but, you know. Not necessarily. and Azile which was the, as you can tell, the reverse spelling of Eliza. Azile was... Oh, whoops. There is a mistake there. Okay. Was an evil and a half version of itself. What I mean by that, oh, come on, is that its point was to try and insult you at every opportunity. Come on. There we go. Yeah. But this one's definitely smarter. And I will say it randomly pops up and talks to you in weird places. Ooh. Uh-oh. Think this through. If this one goes here and here. Yeah, okay, there we go. I need another block like this. That. Just for the collection. It's gonna be pokey as all get out, but hey, what can you do? So anyway, Oswin has his moments of being smart. Smart but random. You see, you can talk to him, but you never know what you're gonna get. Actually, it's also kind of neat because on occasion he does things that I don't remember to do, so it works well. Okay, so in theory we're gonna have rails across that, which means I can put hoppers here, cause a gazillion pieces of lag. And yes, I'm aware that I have not only a bazillion hoppers that are open at the moment, which shouldn't be the case, but also that it's going to be a problem from here on in. Lovely. I kind of wish you could lock a hopper to only accepting a certain thing without having to put in filter material. Actually, if I put things in the smelting one, like in the hopper going into the smelting one, that don't belong there, as in won't actually work as fuel, then that would actually block it up so that only the right stuff goes in. Lots to think about that one. We're gonna have rails across this, so do I want... Probably want these ones out. Need to hide looking a little bit more like the wall. They don't... Oh, there's this. Actually, let's just for kicks. I'm gonna throw in some stuff that really doesn't matter. Oh, lordy. Sorry, this is driving me nuts. Now that I've done the stone thing, I want my speed back. There we go. Okay. Alright. Better. Not great, but better. Do I have... Take a dozen of those, why not? They're kind of copper colored, so that'll work. No. Dang nabbit. It's because they're not cobbled. I have some. We're good. We're gonna go with that. Because they're kind of sort of hopper colored. Do I have any reason? Actually, what's a better one? I'm being weird about it more because I can rather than I should. Yeah. Smooth basalt isn't the right color. Tough, I think, is too light. Yeah, that's ugly. That's, like, totally ugly. I don't even know if you could polish that stuff. I've never tried. Ooh! I've never tried. Let's see. Do one just to see what it looks like. Ah, jackpot. Dang. Let's see. That one look better, or does that one? Ah, that one look better. Polish top. Sweet. I learned something new today. Yay! Okay. Whoops, let's go with like half a dozen just so that we can have extras. This one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm doing these wrong. That's okay. 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna regret this, but that's okay. Can I do anything with these? Yes. Do that. Alrighty. Now I figure out where all these pieces go. That one goes there. This one goes up there. Alright. Being weird because I can. Geek out. Miscellaneous. Name 2 characters who are or were yellow. Winnie the Pooh and Belle. Sweet! Nailed it. One song from the high school. Ooh. I would say sorry, but, yeah. High School Musical was not one of my favorites. Alright, let's do this. Well, it's better than nothing. Yeah, it looked better in Stairs, but that's okay. Mind equals changed. Boy. I wish I wouldn't be so indecisive, because I end up puttering over silly things. Nothing on this one, huh? Yeah, I don't know High School Musical either. I just remember going on a trip to Disney and people were dancing. That's all I can tell you. Oh, and somehow, somewhere, oh, there we go. People were dancing High School Musical songs or something. Yeah, let's go with that. I don't like it, I'll change those later. Because it's not really going to matter in the long scheme of things. I just wanted them to somewhat blend in. If they go lighter or darker, really doesn't matter. Right. That'll get me up there. And this one should just bounce. So I can put the wood up here. And I'm going to need to power this rail to make things bounce. I definitely need more. Nope. Hey, you. Knock it off. Uh-oh. This one. That's going to have to bounce as well, so let's go. That one out. And make this bounce. There. That's better. Come on, dirt. Oops. Not rockets. I'm not going to fly in here. So as I said, I'm derping this. Derping my way through this very slowly, but this is how I learn, right? You gotta learn by doing at some points. You, Mac. There we go. It's going to be a cooker of sorts. I just have never done one before, and I decided that because I know some things won't go into the blast furnaces and won't go into smokers, then I will just let it bounce and put those types on either end. So this one needs to bounce, but it's also going to be where it loads. So I need to pause here, throw a rail. I know I can rail this stuff. It's going to be wrong enough to put the powered ones in instead at some points, but at least I can get stuff going. Oh. Come on, you. Rail up there. I certainly can't rail while I'm standing there. Born. Put it. It's mad because I'm trying to put a rail up there. Okay, let's. I want light up there because you can't go there. Where'd you go? Oh, apparently we can put a torch in a smoker. For whatever good it is. Put a spoon up there so that I can hit the wall. This one. And I fell off. Lovely. Come on. Ooh. Ah. I like this song, and I was like, this is a kind of a neat song. What's it called? Well, amusingly enough, it's actually called Go With It. So, I guess we go with it. Remember that? Up there, okay. Let's keep railing. This one's got to go around the corner. Where do you keep going? Yeah, so we do have to change it up because we're not going to have enough powered rail, not powered rail, sorry, whatchamacallit, ability to go all the way around with the powered rail system. So I'm going to need to add some in the middle, but we'll figure out where that is when we get there. Because I have to figure out how I'm going to do that. This one, and that's got to be a powered rail action now that I think about it. Right here. Maybe. Okay, let's just deal with the bottom ones. Once again, we need the powered rails. Oops. Chopped in the middle. But we'll get there. Maybe. No. You. Pluck it off. There we go. Peek out. What do we got? Help Retro Party name 6 films in which Winona Ryder appears. Ooh. Films. Ah. Stop. I forgot. Sometimes I forget that she did films. And the funny part is, oop, there's your reboot. So, we did the stretch thing. Everybody gets a proper
2,
hydrate.
4, 6, 8. Everybody hydrate.
There we go. All right. Have your water, pop, bubbly tea. Something that's actually hydrating. So, Jay, you said you went to the cinema and watched the second Beetlejuice last night. Ooh.
Hello.
How did that go? Hey, how are you doing? Good to see you, good to see you. And I need to jump back in. Today I am derping my way through, I guess I should probably change the topic. Dream info. Stands of time. Learning to auto smelt. There we go. Done. So I'm figuring this one out from scratch. But yeah, it's going well so far, I think. The daughter enjoyed it more than me. Now, question, Jay, was that because of potentially knowing the previous story, or was that for a different reason? The powered... Whatever. I will sort that when we need be. Okay. What ended up where? That one ended up there. And this one has nothing in it. There. Okay. Whatever. Yeah. So we're gonna have noisiness, but only when we want it, is the plan. So it has to bounce off the wall, and that could be a button or a lever here. But I also need to have a field line. Yes, field line. This one, and that one. Which for my sanity will probably become stairs. at some point. I need to make sure it works. Great. Anyway, distracted monkey. Just idly curious. Yeah, well, I mean, that's part of the question, you know, did Michael Keaton still do a good job? He may not have, he may have. The other thing I think is kind of interesting, just amusingly, is who's in it in the new one. Because of course... Really? Really, Rail? Let's see, this is going to come along here. Okay, I can use real blocks in this one because we're high enough up. I'm going to try this one and that one. Maybe, or not. Not you. Thank you. If that works, then maybe this will work. There we go. Alright, about time. I'm going with this. Anything today. Of course. What? Data's reloaded. No. For now, I want the output in the final chest to be a double chest. For now, I'm going to let the inputs be barrels. It doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense with what I've got handy, that I don't have to worry about stairs and whatnot above. Let's do hopper mine carts, so I need to have... Meeny, miny. Brain says mo, which is a no. Is Techno Stream in the corner for that one? And this one's got to be here. Huh. Not like that. Let's put it here. There are so many more and more efficient ways to do this. So many... Yes. So many more efficient ways to do this. But as I said, I need to figure it out from scratch. So hopper micro will be here. There's got to be a better way of doing this. There's definitely a better way of doing this. Oh. I've used these before as redstone passing blocks, so if I stick with this one, what have we got here? The problem is this, my load has to be double chest for fuel. What did we do? We ended up with 15 and 8 is 24. Doesn't work sense. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. 24. So the box of 27 isn't going to cut it. I thought it'd been actually to use things instead of other things. It doesn't make sense, but let's... I'm going to be a pain in the backside to do it. Try it anyways. Copper, please. Then you... Oh, come on. Up to rail. Put that for the fuel load, and that can just be the regular load. Pretending that's going to work. We'll find out as I go why it won't work. But, you know, I shouldn't always make assumptions that things aren't going to work. It just doesn't necessarily make sense that it's not going to work. I think I left myself nowhere to actually power this from. Ha ha ha. Ha. That didn't make a whole lot of sense, did it? Alrighty. I can power the bottom one from here. I guess the top one can be powered from there, maybe? No, I don't want to smelt a rail. And my theory about what can and can't go in the bottom one apparently is not as cut and dried as I thought. Okay. So now I'm just going to grab the parts and stuff because I know they're not going to go all the way, but it allows me to actually see it in process. This isn't going to work. That's not going to work. That one might work for the fuel box because I've got a hopper going in. Try this one for the top one. That's probably not going to work long term. But as I said, got the alert. So in theory, I have this one up here. Hello. There. Might pull from here, but might also pull from there, which means we've got problems. And then this one go there. Should theoretically get fed by the hopper. Let's see how far this will go. I feel like it's lost. Almost. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to want to turn it off there, but one up here actually. And we'll hide this bottom one. So that should turn on that end. Oh, shoot it up. That again. Power this end. Goes on its happy little journey, slow enough. It gets there, bounces, and comes back. So I could speed it up in the middle, or I could just leave it be. So that's a possibility. If they're not in a super rush for any of this stuff. Oh, good point. Yes. This will lock that. Right. So we got the bottom. Theoretically, that should do the trick. Right, and if I turn this off, then it should stop at this end. Okay. Not quite what we wanted, but it doesn't come all the way. Which means if I might have to put another one in here and power it. Well, I gotta figure that one out. Well, we'll get there. Okay, the top one. I need to figure out how to power the rail without problems like this. If I put this, yeah, I can't put that there. That here. Huh. Interesting. Clearly that's not doing anything to make over here. No, it's not. I'm just curious if I do this. How much is it picking up at each time? Not a lot, I'm sure. Come on, cart. So it grabs a bit, and it promptly sticks it in here. Interesting. So clearly it's not actually as even a distribution as people claim. Or at least not my personal experience that way. Minx. Same on the other side. Sam? Same? You're saying it top. Oh. The lever will which lock things? Probably. Probably. This one makes it to the end to pick up stuff. This one doesn't always make it to the end. It's not, I mean, for one thing, it feels like it's not enough juice. But if I add more power rails in here, then we've got problems with it locking the hoppers. Or locking the furnace. So that's not a good news piece either. I'll delay you for a minute or two. But I have to reverse this one because if it doesn't make it past, then it's not going to actually pick up the fuel. So I have to reverse that one at minimum. Pull that rail out. So, where'd you get to? Yeah, in there. I figured. This one. That's the minimum I've got to do. Except, yeah. So, learning the hard way. Hopper. This one has to go up there. And then I'm gonna move. And that one has to move. There's 21 left, not bad. Not great. I just caused myself the same headache over and over and over again. If I don't have that extra one, then the hopper cart doesn't make it quite to the end. So even if I tried to move the fuel feed, it's not going to work. Arrgh. Not an option. Move on a shoe. One of those ones where it's like, it's one block too long. But no, it's probably not. It's just... Okay, well, one thing we can look at... Got off. Oh, that's on. Whoops. Why can't you operate like a light switch? Are European light switches backwards? I have no idea why Mojang did that. So I can power this rail, like that's not a problem to put power rail in these corners. It's the one underneath down here that's a problem. Because if I redstone torch it, then I'm blocking these ones as well. That just pick up, and that's bad. Yeah, the redstone block would still lock the hoppers. At least, because it would power whatever's next to this silliness. At least if I put redstone in the wall, maybe it wouldn't. Might give me more momentum. That might not be a problem. Ooh, actually, on that thought, though, same vein. If I swap out, there's two here. If I put a third one on this end, I don't know if it'll be enough to push the thing all the way. to the other side. I doubt it. No. You, where? This one. Can you reliably, if I turn this puppy back on, which shouldn't power anything but those two rails. I put you at this end. Oops, I guess I gotta turn that off. Figure it out. You at this end. I have to bounce it a couple times just to get a good test. Goes down to that end. I wonder if it's always going to come down there. Bounce a couple times. Great. The rails are going to return it. Now, if I kill this one, will that third rail at that end bounce it enough to reliably get down to the end every time? No. However, if I don't care, I just take this one out, feed it from here. Yeah, okay. Now, I can get it reliably to where this block is. On the top row. I'm going to go back to what I had before, wherever that went. Where'd that go? Here. Yeah. Stop. I'm going to take out this one. This one. This one. So if I do it sideways instead, I wonder, it's an I wonder beam. Yeah, if I power this block, then that's going to be turned off. But nobody says I have to go all the way. Just curious if I put one back here. I don't think it's going to work. You know, I've never had luck with it. Yeah, that's not going to work. I had a thought, and then it's like, nope, that no working. Let's not worry about this for the time being. Alias. I've heard of it, but never seen it. I can get it reliably to this point. So, block here, powered rail. Hello? Powered rail, please? Thank you. Bounce it there. Pull that off. Let's say my feeder box comes out there. I mean, that's reliable-ish. Don't really need this bottom one, but we'll see what I'm going to do with it. Or if I want to do something with it. I'm really complicating everything for myself, aren't I? It's probably a way that I should be doing this that I'm not. So this one is back here. Look, I'm not there. So I don't like that look. It's just a visual thing, but I really don't like the look. Back, that way. Okay, and we're going to go back to the old-fashioned. I don't want to lock that hopper here. Lever back. This one does this. I can smelt these, so let's throw them in here. Okay, so they still go through, which means that one's not getting blocked. so we're good up there. This one has to reach over here. How am I going to do that? I could do the same thing, just go with the hopper cart. Rather than the chest boat style. Why not? Okay, so it's a kludgy way of attempting to deal with the situation. This one, move that. Means theoretically I could move that into the corner. Take this off. Sound effects. Yay! Why? Because I can. This one, it's got to be either a block or a thing. Put the thing here. I don't really care. This one. Chest thing, oh, it doesn't go all the way. Right. What was I doing? I was doing... I just got myself into trouble with that. Okay, pull this. But everybody and their dog seems to go upwards. So let's just go upwards. Because everybody does. It's, yeah. This rail. Powered. 1, 2. Let's make it 3 just because. On everything. Right? The thing about doing it that way, though, is there's more resistance. I think the resistance is part of the problem. You're gonna fall off the end. Put that there for now. That's gonna bounce it. And if I shut it off, the resistance is part of the problem, isn't it? Here it comes. Yeah. Okay, so it's got to be just one rail. Aha. This, that. Only do it one rail. Wherever that got to. Did you end up in the furnace? No, but the lever did. Rails. This one rails. Okay. 5 minutes to the top of the hour, so we theoretically have 5 minutes left. I'd love to have the aha moment. That would be sweet. But it's not likely. This. No rail on here. It may not make it all the way down to the end of just one. That's the other piece. Yoink. Yeah. Too slow. I've got to figure out a way to get the speed in the middle. That. Okay, well, I need to play with that element of it. Obviously, there's some issues, but we've built the major part of it. Whether it be 2 rails or 3 rails, it's still not going to go all the way we need. I like the speed of that, but we're gonna just pull rails. Do I have anything hiding in here? No. I mean, theoretically, I had enough gold that I could make far more of this, just powered rails, but that's expensive for no reason. I do. This one, can you please be a powered rail, just for fits and giggles? Okay. can do it that way. Oh, whoops. No, not that one. Fine. So that'll boost the top. And I need to figure out how to boost the bottom without locking the hopper. Might just have to. I don't know. Yeah, might just have to. Okay, well. I got the top figured out, so theoretically I can have it go all the way down to this end. Over here. No. Yes. This one. Right, and then we can power it from above. It's not a perfect solution. It's never going to be. This way. Well, that'll work. Aesthetics, I really wish I didn't care. This way. Oh, whoops. I'll get those two. I do either. Well, I need to think on that. It's not ideal, but we've got the basics. We've got the concept. You gonna go? Balance. Yeah. Okay, well, I need to figure out the middle bit, but that's the key. And then we can get a lot of our glass going for the timepiece. That's probably the best thing to call it, is the timepiece. And hopefully we can get more of that going tomorrow. Now, informationally, I intend to stream tomorrow. There is a chance I will not. The reasoning behind that would be simply that if my kids' schools are allowing parents to attend Remembrance Day, Veterans Day, whatever you want to call them, ceremonies at the school, then I will be doing that, but it overlaps with stream. Otherwise, we shall be just puttering along and attempting to do more with our timepiece. We're getting there. I don't want to finish this up. Yeah, so that's the long and the short of it, and that's what we'll be up to tomorrow. So today we did sand and sort of derping our way through the starts of this. Once I get it working, or like laid out on the end, we can just fill her up and off we go. Because it'll take some priming, but once we prime it, we should be hot. I was going to do a rail box, like as in a rail to collect at the bottom. I'm actually deciding that's probably not reasonable, all said and done. I don't like the bazillion hoppers, but it's probably not reasonable to do anything other than that. I mean, I could make it tall. You'll find out tomorrow what my decision was on that front. Because rails are annoying at the same time as hoppers are heavily annoying. So we'll have to see. In the meantime, let's figure out where we need to be today at the top of the hour. And yeah, I guess we'll go with that. Sorry, I'm a little distracted at the moment because I'm puzzling this one and I'm chewing on it, and I really want to, have some sort of magic aha moment. And I'm sure it'll come, but it's not in my head right now, and it keeps chewing. Streamer schedule. Is there anybody from our team up at the moment? No. Okay, well, looks like we have Minx intending to be up this afternoon. I'm not entirely sure that's the case, but that's the intent. But there's a big gap between her and I, so we're going to find ourselves another person to raid in the meantime, and go with it. How's that? Go with the flow, right? The song was go with the flow, so I'm going to go with the flow. You'll be on later. Excellente. Thanks, you rock. I hope to be there. Cross my fingers. I may be sewing at the time.
We've got some badge updates to do for the kids' uniforms for tomorrow. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. And let's see, where do we usually go? It is Wednesday. Therefore, ooh, do we want Minecraft or do we want baking? Now that sounds odd, but it looks like Maribel Jade is doing her baking stream redeem. I don't know what she's baking. It says baking stream redeem and Redstone live with nasty beans for subs. That's kind of tempting. It's very out of band for what we're usually into, even though it's a person we often raid. So I think we're going to go over there, just because it's a little different. So in the meantime, have yourselves a fantastic day. We'll get this raid started, and I will chow down the rest of my coffee, because clearly I need it. But yeah, hope to see you guys tomorrow.
Mischief managed.
There we go. I forgot I won't get the mischief managed sound. So we had raiding from ITT Tom and Teddy Legend Gaming. You guys are legends indeed. Thank you ever so much for coming by. Thank you very much for sticking around. And we had great moderation from Fantastic Sherlock Fox, and conversation from Jay, as well as ITT Tom, Lyric, Teddy Legend Gaming, Blind Bugler, Mercedes Benz, Motown Mickey, Minx Nevada, and we're off to Maribel Jade. So have yourselves a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow. Yeah. Until then, bye-bye for now.
Transfer complete.